Hi, it's Gadget, and this is episode 28 of my life. I've been getting bombarded by people and everything and stuff, and it's getting somewhat annoying because I'm trying my best here with everything. Sorry, I'm just a little, it's early in the morning for me and stuff. So when I first wake up, I sound like this. Okay, this is my first day off all week and everything, so I figured just to recap some things and stuff and adjust the camera a little because, oh boy, let's see. I've worked 3 days in a row for the first time in a long time at my job, and I loved it. Problem is that this is another thing I come across which gets me so upset and everything. I love my job, I love it, don't get me wrong. If anybody's watching this, I want my job, okay? It's just that we let people get away with too much stuff in this society today. And for those of us that never had the chance to experience society or anything, because back when I was growing up, and I hate saying that, I'm only 35 years old, we had things that kept us busy. We had to study. We didn't have the technology where we can sit in class with a thing and look up and see what the answer is and stuff, right? We had to learn it from books. We had to learn it from everything. But this is my problem that I have with people today. Everyone wants something handed to them, and it's not how it works. I do my best at my job because I'm dealing with people who think they can pull one over. And I don't like saying that about people and stuff, but I don't know what it is. When they enter my job, they forget their basic skills and stuff, which in turn hurts me with my job because it makes my supervisors think I don't know what I'm doing, because people want to get over on you or try to get you in trouble because they don't like what you hear. And that's my dilemma with people and stuff. People don't like what other people hear because it's not what they want to hear. It's not about what you want to hear. It's about what the facts are and everything. I work in a factual-based job. I see what I have and everything. Yeah, there are times that everything's mistaken or stuff and everything. But if you let us do our jobs, we'll be able to find it. That's it on my job. I love my job and everything. Could use more hours, but we're on a job freeze, and that's another thing with New York, we're on a job freeze and stuff. So, off topic of the job, because if I go into more of that, it's like you're not going to believe half of the stuff, because sometimes I get accused of things because I'm not the right nationality by people that come into the job, because they see a face and they think it's one nationality when it's not. Like I said, I'm Italian Irish. I get accused of being, I don't want to say it because it might offend some people, but I'm going to say it anyway. I get accused of being Spanish. And I say accused because the people get violent with me and want to punch me in my face or claim I deny and everything. And that's where I get scared at my job, because there's going to be that one person that will jump across the counter and try to attack me because they don't believe me. And that's the problem. People only see what they want to see. Okay? Same with life and everything. Growing up, they only saw what my mother showed them. I mean, nobody knew that in kindergarten I lost a Minnie Mouse glove. I had Minnie Mouse gloves, it was Minnie Mouse here and everything, right? I lost one, and I got hit for it. I got yelled at, and I got told I was not allowed to have any more fancy gloves anymore, that I had to have plain gloves because I was irresponsible. I was 4.5 years old. Okay? Things fall out of kids' pockets when they play. So you see, it started early. First grade, like I said, I was 5.5 years old going, and I was early for my grade. Plus, it didn't help that they used to leave students back 2 to 3 years. So I'm 5.5 years old dealing with 8-year-old kids in first grade. Because back then they used to leave kids back to teach them lessons. Because if you didn't succeed, you got left back. I was the youngest in my graduating class in grade school. And it was like people kept judging me based on the kids that were in the class with me. I'm only 12.5, 13 years old. I'm not 16, 17 in 8th grade. Because everybody was always worried about me. This is the problem. Everyone sees what they want to see. They don't realize and everything. So, like now, I thought finally I'd be the bigger person. I make amends with, remember I was talking about that person before. I left my door open for that person to talk to me. And I figured I'd make amends, try to talk to them, see if they would meet me face to face. So I went and I texted, and this is what I got. I texted that I had calmed down. If you still wanted to talk things out day and time, but if not, I know it was nothing to you, not even a friend. Okay? I figure if I really was a friend, they'd sit down and talk with me, right? I get back, there's nothing left to say. What would you think from that? This is what I thought from that. I said, it's settled by you saying that all I am is nothing to you. I knew you never wanted me even for a friend. See, just like my past. And that's the thing. My past, people did that to me. Same with my family. They would put up a front and be happy and nice to me and everything in front of people. But when it came down to me and them, they didn't want nothing to do with me. So I continued and said, because I thought maybe they would respond back, and no response back. But these are what else, because it was a long message. I said, just like everyone before you just gave up on me before you got to know me. And I said, I feel sorry for you, because I do feel sorry for him. Because if he talks to some of my friends that I've had for over 20 years, he'd find maybe there was something to me. Or maybe it was worth getting to know me. Like I said, I only knew this guy for 2 months. And prior to that, I had walked away and I should have walked away. But, I wanted to change out of my habits and give people a second chance that I actually got a second chance. That's why I'm going back to school and everything. I thought I'd return the favors. I guess not. Because the last thing I put was, there is something to say left, and it's by both of us. 2 words, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasted my time. It would have been a different I'm sorry if he had responded back, but I guess in his mind, he thought he had pulled one over on me, because that just states it all. You're not my friend, and that's okay. But his other friend keeps trying to pressure me to go out there. I'm not going out there. What's the point of going out there? I'm not wasting my time anymore. If people really want to get to know me or anything, they can come here. I just now have to deal with things and stuff. I have to get my life back together, which means I'm going to probably be by myself for a while. I don't want anything to do with anybody, which is not depression or anything. It's called, how do I put this? It's me. I'm taking care of me. Because that's how I know to take care of me. It's less hurt. Plus I get things done. And I'm hoping that maybe, I'm checking the time now to make sure, he sees these and thinks about what he did, because I can't keep hurting myself. I can't keep dealing with guys that don't want to get to know me. Because, like I said, it relates to my family. It does, because when you only know one thing, that's all you see. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe I have to rethink the way I see the world. But it's funny, I do have friends for over 20 years. Friends that I just found recently that I lost touch with, who couldn't wait to get me back in their life. I had a gap between them, and they still treasured me. That's what I don't understand. And then it comes down to the fact is that it wasn't me. This person, like my family, was on with their blinders, set in their ways, and nothing was going to change them. So that's why I feel sorry for him. Because if you're going to see the world with blinders on, you're going to miss a lot. That was my thing. I saw the world without blinders. I saw the hurt, the love, and everything. Saw more hurt. But think about it. We're creating a society with blinders on. And we're also creating a society of people that want things handed to them. We're also creating a society that people believe what they see on TV. What's on TV, you take with a grain of salt. This is coming to you sort of live, because I can go into more details, but it could cost me my job as well as many of my fans, because nobody wants to see the big picture. Nobody wants to see that society is going to hell in a handbag, because look at the way our men dress, and they're not men. We don't have any more leaders, we have followers. Look at the way our women are dressing. Okay? So in my next one, I'll talk about other things and stuff, but just wanted to let you guys know that this is where I stand with this person. My door was open, now it's closed. So, and it's going to be closed to a lot of people right now, because I have to fix everything with me, which really isn't a lot, because when I look back on all these and I talk to friends, that my friends for over 20 years and stuff, even my new friends, it wasn't me. And I have to just keep saying to myself, it wasn't me. I had to say that when I found out about how bad with my mom and everything. So, it wasn't me. I'll be right back. All right.